You've probably noticed this already. In 2025, the world has split into two camps. On one side are the people applying to endless work from home jobs, customer support, virtual assistants, data entry, transcription, online teaching, anything that promises a paycheck without the commute. On the other side are the people chasing side hustles, flipping items on eBay, starting Etsy shops, testing dropshipping, driving for apps, posting content and hoping it goes viral. Both groups believe they've cracked the code. But here's the hard truth: most of them are still broke. And the hidden reason is this: they confuse making money with creating freedom. It sounds similar, but they're completely different. When you chase a paycheck, whether through a remote job or a hustle, you might feel busy, you might even feel productive. But busyness isn't progress, because if all you're doing is trading hours for scraps, you're still stuck in the cage. A slightly shinier cage maybe, one with sweatpants and flexible hours, but a cage all the same. And that's why thousands of people are frustrated. They're working harder than ever, but still living paycheck to paycheck. And if you've been there, you know exactly what I mean. You wake up, open the laptop, or clock into your gig app and grind all day. By the time the sun sets, you've pushed through tasks, taken calls, maybe delivered groceries, maybe built content. And at the end of the week, you check your account, and it's not enough. Rent, bills, debt, groceries, inflation. It eats your progress before you even see it. And deep down you're wondering, am I missing something? Because here's what really happens. That flexible work from home job, it traps you in back-to-back Zoom calls where you're afraid to even step away. That exciting side hustle, it turns into an unpaid internship with yourself as the boss and the employee at the same time. And the effect of that is brutal. Your confidence takes hit after hit. You start doubting your decisions. You stop believing that financial independence is even possible for you. And worst of all, you lose time. Because if nothing changes, you already know what the next few years look like. Another 12 months of making do, another year of surviving. A recent survey we ran with thousands of people trying to earn from home revealed that over 70% of them described themselves as being stuck in survival mode. Not thriving, not building, just surviving. And imagine this, fast forward to 2026, 2027, even 2030. If nothing changes, where will you be? Still glued to screens, still patching things together, still chasing paychecks that never stretch far enough. Your savings, still empty, your time, still owned by someone else. And the regret, heavier than ever. That's the cost of staying on the treadmill. So let me ask you right now, do you really want that to be your future? Do you want to keep repeating this cycle year after year? Or do you want to finally change it? Because this is the crossroad most people ignore. The choice that separates those who stay stuck from those who break out. And here's the truth. The question isn't which makes more money, work from home jobs or side hustles. The real question is, which creates income that compounds over time? Because that's where freedom is found. Not in stacking hustles, not in juggling jobs, but in building income streams that keep paying long after you've logged off. Now I know what you might be thinking. That sounds good, but is it even possible? Yes, and real people are proving it right now. Let's start with Sarah. Sarah was a single mom working a remote customer service job. On paper, it looked ideal. She could stay home with her kids, avoid the commute, and collect a paycheck. But in reality, she was glued to her laptop 9 hours a day. She missed moments with her kids. Her paycheck covered rent and food, but there was never anything left. She tried dabbling in side hustles, selling crafts, doing freelance editing, but they ate her weekends and barely moved the needle. Finally, she asked the better question: what could I build that pays me even when I'm not working? Her answer was digital products. She wrote a simple beginner's guide, something she knew inside out, and listed it online. She promoted it on Pinterest and joined a couple of Facebook groups. At first, sales trickled in, but by month 6, her side income matched her paycheck. By the end of the first year, it doubled. She didn't escape by working more hours, she escaped by creating leverage. Now let's talk about David. David prided himself on being a hustler. He drove for delivery apps, he did freelance tutoring, he wrote articles on the side. Every day was packed, Every night, he collapsed. His income looked okay on paper, but it had no foundation. If he stopped moving, the money stopped too. Eventually, he admitted to himself, "I'm earning, but I'm not growing." So he pivoted. He chose one model, affiliate marketing in a niche he cared about. He built content around it, added links, and let time do its work. The first few months, a few dollars. But he stayed consistent. Month after month, his commissions grew. 2 years later, his affiliate sites pay him more passively than all his gig apps combined. And for the first time, he has something that scales. Now let me give you a third example, Julia. Julia was a teacher who went remote after 2020. She started tutoring online. At first, it was a relief. But after 3 years, she realized she was still working 40+ hours a week, stuck to someone else's schedule. So she tried something different. She took the same teaching skills she was already using and built a YouTube channel explaining beginner math tips. Within months, she had thousands of subscribers. She added a simple digital course and promoted it to her audience. Today, her course sales outpace her tutoring hours, and she's finally free to choose how much she works. These stories aren't luck, they're proof. Proof that when you stop asking which makes more money right now and start asking which compounds, everything changes. And the path to compounding is simple. You focus. You pick one model that fits your skills and energy. You build it consistently, and you stop chasing distractions. So let me bring this back to you. Where are you today? Are you tired of remote jobs that promise freedom but chain you to your screen? Are you burned out from hustles that sound exciting but barely pay? Then this is your wake-up call. Because here's the truth. You don't need another gig. You don't need another job posting. You don't need another side hustle idea video. You need clarity, you need a system, and you need to start building income that compounds. That's exactly why we created a free guide, 5 side hustles that actually work. Inside, you'll discover real models that people are using in 2025 to escape the cycle. Not gimmicks, not fads. Real hustles with leverage baked in. And if you're ready to go deeper, there's an upgrade version, 5 hustles that actually scale. That one is packed with the strategies to take your first wins and multiply them. But for now, your step is simple. Download the free guide. Because if you do nothing, you already know the outcome. Another year of patching things together. Another year of stress. Another year lost. But if you make the shift, if you stop trading hours for scraps and start building leverage, your future looks completely different. You gain control of your time. You build income that multiplies. You finally create the independence you've been chasing. So take the step. Download the free guide below. And if you're ready to scale, grab the upgrade. Subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell, like this video, and drop a comment with your biggest work from home challenge.